Back-to-back WNBA championships, 2001, 2002 with the Sparks with Lisa Leslie, Coach of the Year in 2000. What was that experience like transitioning over to coaching women?
Well, I had started hearing about that in '97, that the league was coming about. And when it officially became here, I always say this, women at early ages are always smarter than us. 5, 6-year-olds, they're always 10 years, if they're 5 or 6, they're thinking like a 10, 11-year-old. So to go and to work out, but before I actually coached them, I had a chance to go to a Say No Classic up at USC, a summer league.
Say no.
That's where I saw Tina Thompson, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie play. So when the chance came that I got a chance to coach them, it was great. I say there's two things about women that I really enjoyed coaching. One, they look better in their uniforms because we can sometimes look kind of scroungy, big guys like that. And two, they smell better when you come to the huddle. You come in and Shaq sweating on you and you got like that and the guys smelling underarm. Women always smell good, man, when you come in. But they also can play the game.
Absolutely.
Because they have to truly use all the fundamental aspects of the game because they're below the rim. Now they are, but back then they weren't jumping up over the rim dunking. So that was the joy that I had with coaching women is, we would go over plays. And you guys know this. There's one guy on your team where you can run a play. I don't care how many times you run it. Somebody's going to always fuck it up.
You had a squad, though.
Yeah. Women don't do that. You give them things. I could run 2 plays and 2 times, and after that, everybody got it. So I was able to move on to the next one. Now these guys, man, you got to cut this way. You're always kind of checking them. But women, I enjoyed it. So the one thing that they came to me, because I was trying to be cordial with them. And I remember this. I'll never forget this. Lisa Leslie came up to me in one of our practices. I was like, come on, ladies, she said, Coop, fucking coach us. Coach us. I said, coach you? She said, Coop, I want to learn. Coach us. That's the only way we're going to get better. Now, I never cursed at them because you don't have to do that with women, but I got after them.
Yeah.
And when I realized, okay, this is how it goes, that's when we were able to turn the corner. Because you remember back in '97, Houston Comets was the one winning all the
Oh,
championships.
trust me, I know Cynthia Cooper, cooking.
Tina Thompson and all them.
Yeah.
So once I started coaching them and we broke through and we were able to beat that mighty Comet team, then I kind of like, okay, this is what they need. And then that's how we did. Like I said, I never was a yeller or a cursor, but they knew when I was upset, and I made my corrections harshly with them, and they benefited from that.
With all due respect, Lisa Leslie is one of the best and beautiful human beings I've ever seen in my life, bro. Every time we say at the Big Three, she's the same person. She's always in great moves. She even knows, like, if you're going through something through the week, she'll pull you to the side and give you some encouragement. Like, she's just one of them people. Like, she's one of those people that you always want to see, bro, because she always got a good vibe about her.
Exactly, and that's how she's always been.
Yeah.
That is how she's always been. She was always helping her teammates. When she got that job, because she had called and asked me about the Big Three job, she was like, Coop, should I take it? I said, Smooth, that would be perfect for you.
Easy money.
Because she knows how to communicate with men. But the thing is, she knows the game. And she's so statuesque, and Lisa always look good. Whenever
Fly,
she
fly,
yeah.
all the new shoes, like she be fly.
And I'm hating because she's got more championships than me in the Big Three. I don't know that. I hate her for that. But then she was also given a good team. But we're not going to talk about that.
She had Joe. Probably the best player the Big Three's ever seen. Joe Johnson.
But so it took her coming up to you and like, Coop, coach us to kind of really get you in your groove as a coach.
Yep. And that's, she... the one thing I got to give her is that every year she had the ability to where, back in the early 2000s, women had to supplement their contract. They had to go to Europe. They had to go to Russia. And they had to go over there for most of the year to make 800, 900. Well, Lisa, the things that she was doing off the course, so she stayed. And Jack and Matt, every year, she would come up before the season, goes, Coop, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do that. And then our second championship, she came and she goes, Coop, I want to know how the Elijah drill works. You know that move Elijah would go baseline and do that and come back out on that side? I said, okay, Smooth. So I started watching some film on him, and she said, Coop, I got it. So for 4 months, from October to February, March, every day we went over. This is when the Lakers were practicing, and we would get there at 6 in the morning because they would practice at 9. and we'd go for an hour. She would go do her weight program, lift weights and stuff, and then we'd go over there and we worked on that every day. Free throw shooting, three-point shooting. And I was amazed by that because not many guys will do that. But here she is wanting to be one of the best players in the game, man. And she worked on that. And we were playing the Charlotte Hornets in our second championship. And she got the ball. She went baseline. She went like that. And one of them players jumped way over there. She came back out. I mean, it was exactly like Elijah Wan. Came back out and hit it. When she hit that shot, I stood up. And she was pointing at me. I told you I could do it. I told you. And that there is the passion and compassion she has to the game that she now takes into her coaching.
Was Don Staley there? Was at the Sting, right?
Yeah, that was Don Staley's team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So Lisa was, man, I tell everybody this. I think Ann Myers possibly could. Nancy possibly could. But Lisa Leslie could play in the NBA if she could handle the physicality.
Oh, okay.
You know, we used to go play up at UCLA. They used to have open runs. And we would go play. And I would tell the guys the first 2 or 3 runs because Magic was renting the gym and he had his travel team up there. I said, dudes, just play her. Don't play her physical. Just play her. And they, you know, I mean, they'd still be physical, but they wouldn't have hand check her. Man, Lisa used to give it to them. Threes, pump fakes, and she wasn't afraid to go inside either. And once her team start winning, then that macho shit come back out of you, and okay, I got to put some on her, and they start banging on her, and then she's off balance, and she would miss her shots. But if she could handle the physicality, she could be the one woman that could play in this game. But the game is just very difficult for women, you know, with hand checking and all that.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Boost Mobile.
Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network. I know we stay joking, but let me take a second to put on my serious voice. Because this isn't a joking matter. Me personally, I would never joke about a 5G network that has invested billions in building 5G towers across the country.
Me neither.
Not even once.
Me neither.
Feel me?
Boost Mobile is now a legit nationwide 5G network and also provides coverage across 99% of America. Seriously. Visit boostmobile.com or your nearest Boost Mobile store for more information.
The Boost Mobile network together with our roaming partners covers 99% of the U.S. population. 5G speeds not available in all areas.